So with that, I will call the order the November 24th, 2025 meeting of the San Mass Transit District to order, please. Stephanie, can I have a roll call?
Chairman Brewer.
Here.
Trustee Doss. Trustee Hissera.
Here.
Trustee McCarthy.
Here.
Trustee Dabsco.
Here.
Trustee Douglas.
Here.
Trustee Stratton.
Here. Okay, very good. A little bit of a light agenda. I know everybody's got to get home and get ready for the big day on Thursday, so we'll try and get you in and out. But we do have some important business to take care of, so we'll go ahead and jump right into it. First item was the approval of our meeting minutes from October 27th of 2025. Trustees should have had those in the packets previously. Any discussions on these? Any adjustments or modifications that anybody saw? If not, I'll look for a motion.
Make a motion, we approve the minutes of the regular meeting of October 27th, 2025. Second.
Okay, first and second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Is there anybody opposed? Very good. We have approval with those. Thank you. We'll go ahead and move into some communications reports if we could, and we'll start with our managing director, Steve.
Just a few things. We had a kind of last second beam signing ceremony at the county building last week. I didn't know about it until the night before, but we had a decent crowd of people there. That beam is still there on display, and you are welcome to stop by and sign it if you want. That beam will be placed up in the county square part of the new facility in the hub. So it's kind of an interesting event with Senator Durbin there and Chairman Van Meter and a lot of county officials. Came together pretty quickly, I understand. So that if you have not seen the new atrium, it is really something to see in the county building. It's makes a lot of sense. It's really a nice addition to the county building. So once they get everything done and we can go through into the hub, it'll be even better. Other projects we've got going, the East Yard project over here that we bought from Norfolk Southern is out for bid. So we're excited to get that underway here soon. We have a couple of leadership retreats coming up with the directors and I tomorrow. And then early next month, we'll have our full leadership team retreat. Those are always off-site where we can get away from here for a day without any or very few interruptions anyway. Sometimes we can't totally escape, especially her. But that's always a good time for us to kind of step back, look at everything that's happened the last year, what we want to do in the coming year, and kind of come together and put that all together, have some pretty good, long, lengthy discussions that we don't always get to have. So we're looking forward to those. And then finally, the lighted bus Holly will start Friday, November 8th at the Gables. Then it'll be a downtown tree lighting on Saturday, the 29th. And then the Holiday Lights Parade on the 26th. And Tony's got a full slate of events for about 3 weeks. Got a little bit of a compressed holiday season this year, so it's only 3 weeks, but they'll be in a lot of different places. That's all I've got from our report.
Very good. And Tony, we'll just say Merry Christmas now because we won't see you for 3 weeks, right?
Be a little busy.
Yeah, very good. Any follow-up here on any of those items? Steve always does a nice job giving us his manager's synopsis and executive reports. We appreciate that, but anything, any questions? Okay. If not, we'll go ahead and move along to Michelle, Finance and Administration.
Good evening. I would like to report tonight that we submitted the NTD reports on time. October 30th was when we put that in. Tim Winthy retired. We have started interviews for his replacement. And with the government shutdown, the timeline of audit was disrupted, but the audit should be presented next month. And that's it tonight.
Short and sweet. A lot behind the scenes. Very good. Any follow-up from Michelle here? If not, thank you as always to you and the team, and let's go ahead over to operations. Melissa's shaking her
Michelle
head.
and Steve kind of hit everything. I'm just here for the show right now.
You're here for the show.
Here for the show. I don't have nothing to say.
I take it, she
That's
said.
good coming from me. I'm not speechless very often.
The new night routes that we took the daytime service and just extended those into the night and replaced a couple of specific big loop night service routes are doing pretty well. People are starting to catch on and ridership is up on those, so that's a good thing.
Absolutely. Okay. You can't fool us, so we appreciate everything that everybody does in operations. Well done there. Let's go ahead and jump into some reports if we could. First item is the approval of September 2025 financial statements and cash disbursements. Again, those were previously in your packets. I'll ask anybody if they have any further discussions regarding these. And if not, I'll look for a motion.
Go ahead.
I make a motion that we approve the September 2025 financial statements and cash disbursements.
Second.
Very good. First and second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Thank you. We have approval. Move forward with them. Some committee reports. Anything from the Finance Committee?
No report.
Anything from Operations?
No report.
Thank you. How about the Administration Committee?
No, I think we anticipate meeting soon and look forward to having a report for next month.
Very good. Thank you very much. IT Steering, anything there?
We met on the 24th. It was a good meeting, I thought, but nothing specifically to report.
Okay. All right. Very good. Thank you. Let's move along to the Planning Commission. Jason.
Just one thing of note to update you on. We are continue to work on the safety action plan for our Safe Streets for All. So like I said, the safety action plan for that. We're getting the ground level data from our associates and the consultant we're working with, kind of double checking that and looking for areas that we can identify areas of concern. So that's what we're doing right now for that.
Okay. Very good. Also, you get a day off Thursday?
Thursday, yes.
All right. Very good. And last but not least, David, ADA Advisory Committee report. Good to see you, by the way.
Well, good to be here. Most of what occurred during the meeting were reports that usually show up here as far as like Tony and Jason, and so I don't need to rehash that, but we did cover 3 things toward the end of the meeting. I brought them all up. One, I've identified some inconsistencies with access drivers, use of the inside belt at the top of the lift. Some are using it and some are not. And I think some of the ones who are using it may or may not be using them quite correctly. So I brought that up to Angela. And as a matter of fact, I've got she wanted me to start paying attention to the driver or the bus that I was on at the time to let her know. And it happened tonight. So so I made a note of that. Another thing that we talked about briefly, and I actually was going to call Melissa about this and hadn't gotten around to it yet. I've noticed a lot of problems with the tap cards on access. I don't know about with the main line. I've witnessed some problems with them. And I think just about any time I ride access, there's at least one driver that calls in on the radio saying that somebody's tap card wasn't working. So I didn't know if it was like a widespread problem or not. That was what I was going to talk to Melissa about. And the other item is skill in SMTD. I'm guessing probably as much as 15 years ago, did a ridership survey. I think it was of mainline and access together. And we haven't done anything like that since. And I thought it might be a good idea to start looking at that again. And was it Tony, I think, said that that is in line for the future. I think he said like first quarter of this next year. So just as long as, skill and SMTD can partner on that, that'd be awesome. That's it.
Okay. Well, always great feedback, and we appreciate that. And that's the advisory committees there. for a reason, so we appreciate that partnership. I saw the team taking copious notes, so we appreciate that, and I'm sure we'll be working on those or getting back to you soon, David. Okay? All right. Thank you very much. Okay, next item up is some new business. We have 3 things to come before the Board of Trustees. First item was the intergovernment agreement with Sangamon County. Steve, you want to handle that for us, please?
Sure. 3 years ago, we entered this agreement with the county to handle mainly a lot of our day-to-day IT needs, but also cybersecurity was a growing concern at the time. It was something we wanted to make sure we had help with. And the contract allowed us to spend what it would cost us to probably add a staff person. But instead, we end up with an entire department from the county to help us with all this. So it has blown up into a lot of hardware replacement, a lot of updating of our systems, a lot of things that we probably, if we would have done them, they would have been difficult for us to do with just one person, Tyler, handling all of that and the planning. So it's worked out well for us. We've had hiccups here and there, but it's been a good agreement and it's worked out well. So we're going to renew that. The details of that are in your packet, and I can answer any questions anybody might have.
Okay. Any questions for Steve? I believe it's worked well. I think it's been a good decision. That's what I can say. It's worked out well with the partnership. Anybody else have any comments or any input? I think it's pretty straightforward. Something that we'd like to continue. So with that, I'll ask for a motion.
I make a motion to authorize the intergovernmental agreement with Sangamon County to provide informational system services. Second.
Okay, we have a first and second on this. All those in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Very good, thank you. Approval to move forward with that. Next item up was our new Clever Devices software. Hadley?
The modules included in the software proposal are Clever Insights, Mayor, Disruption Management, and then we also have our integration with the onboard camera system lumped into this proposal. The 2 that we have to replace are Clever Insights. That replaces the current reporting module that's used for federal and state reporting as well as service planning. Mayor's replaces the current scheduling module that's used for service scheduling. So 2 very important modules to have up and running. The disruption management is a new feature that would be added to our system. It allows for detours to be addressed and shared with all the affected vehicles in a much more efficient manner than what we're doing now. And then the integration with the onboard cameras will allow video to be tagged and be searchable by the information collected by Clever. The fees are going to be staggered over the next 3 years as the modules are implemented. And those fees include the engineering, program design, data migration, all the behind the scenes stuff in order to have that software be useful. The maintenance agreement, which is our annual agreement with Clever, which we'll talk more about here in a minute, is going to increase by approximately 35% starting in 2028 with just the addition of those modules.
Okay. Trustees, any follow-up? Questions, commentary?
This is a growing trend in transit. Technology is taking over a lot of aspects of what we do, and it is costly, but it is something that makes us a state-of-the-art agency compared to our peers. So we're in a good position with these things, and I think especially the scheduling software, just from my own experience, using the old one is going to be a big step up and hopefully help Tyler out quite a bit when he's doing the schedules 3 times a year or even other changes that he has to do last minute. So I think it's a good investment and something that you almost don't have a choice anymore to do to keep up.
Okay, appreciate the additional commentary. Anything else regarding this topic?
Just what fund is this from? What fund?
So it's kind of staggered over the next few years. So some of it, like the software agreements, will be an operating cost. We might put some of the additions, like the implementation fee, we might put that against a federal grant. But I have to make a budget revision to change to that, and I have to be able to qualify for pre-award authority. That's probably the best way to handle these costs, absorb them into the budget. Yeah.
Okay, anything additional? Okay, if not, I'll look for a motion.
Make a motion to authorize the managing director to execute the funding license proposal for additional software.
Second.
First and second on this, all those in favor? Anybody opposed? Very good, we'll look forward, moving forward with that. And the last item is also regarding Clever Devices, and that's just an agreement that needs to go along with this, right?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah, so the software maintenance agreement, we do this annually. The one right now is going to extend through December 31st of 2027. So we've got an extra year in there to help us get on a better schedule with the new hardware coming. Then this agreement provides SMTD with standard updates, upgrades, any corrections, and then technical support from Clever throughout the length of the term. The proposal doesn't include the new software that we just discussed, but it does account for the software becoming obsolete in the middle of this term. So we're only being charged for what we're using. The total for this agreement is $134,788. And it's like Michelle said, would be an operating.
surely it wouldn't become obsolete in 12 months.
Well, okay, obsolete's not the best word. We'll be replacing it.
So you have to back up. No pun
It does go end of life.
Was there any options for more than a 1-year contract?
It's 2 years.
Yeah, so the
Is it
one we're
2
doing
years?
is 2.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
2? Okay, oh, sorry, thank you. Good catch as always, Rusty. Okay, any additional questions? Obviously, it's necessary, but. Okay, hearing no further discussion, I'll look for a motion.
I make a motion to authorize the managing director to execute the software maintenance agreement with Clever Devices.
Second.
Okay, we have the first and second on this. All those in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Very good approval for that. And I believe that's the completion of our new business segment. Any public comments from anyone today here or out there on the internet?
Brian,
Yes.
I wanted to share an update from HR about benefits. We made a really good step last week with the retirees. We had talked about education on insurance. HR was able to partner with Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois, and we actually had 2 educational sessions for the retirees as our retiree Medicare is changing. And I wanted to report that we had 40 of the 63 affected retirees either attend in person or attend on the Teams meeting. So that was very good. We got to talk face to face about some of the changes to the plans and have them answer questions. It was very interactive. And I think it's increased understanding about kind of what's going on with the changes with Medicare. So I just wanted to report that and let you know that we had a good response with the retirees on that.
Glad you did. It's just a reflection on the importance of it. Obviously,
It was a good time to connect with them. And it was, I'm appreciative of our staff and our leaders and our board to be able to continue to give our retirees the best options they can for insurance.
yeah, well done to the team for that extra effort. That's great. Anything additional? Just a very efficient group tonight, I guess. So. If there's nothing else to come before the board, I guess I will say on behalf of all the trustees, I hope everybody has an enjoyable and restful Thanksgiving with your family and friends. We appreciate everything we do. We're very thankful for all the staff here at the district. So with that, just enjoy the holiday, and we will have a different schedule for our December meeting. Just make sure you keep that in mind. We'll be going a little bit earlier than usual, but we'll look forward to seeing everybody then. So I'll look for a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Very good. The meeting's adjourned. Thanks very much, folks. Be careful.